All right, what is going on, Link Pro Tackle fam? This rod right here in my hand is the brand new Daiwa Kage B Power Jerkbait rod. Now, I have a few things to say about this rod. Some of them good, some of them bad. Overall, Kage B line, absolutely amazing lineup of rods. You can only order them over the phone or shoot us an email to get these. I've already had a couple people ask me to order these over the phone. We do not offer these online on the website. So, if you are interested, please call in, please shoot us an email, send us a DM, and we'll get you set up with one of these rods. Now, there's a bunch of different models out there. We don't have all of them, but what's amazing about these rods here is that they take all the cool stuff kind of from the higher end, like the Steez lineup, and they dumb it down. They basically make, in my opinion, they make the Tatula Elite rods look silly because this is a $200 price point rod. You've got premium cork on it, you've got an air sensor reel seat, and you don't have anything on the blank. It leaves this rod extremely light. Now, this is the one rod I've had not the biggest issue with because this is how I like to fish a jerkbait. But for those of you who are looking for an amazing jerkbait rod and you've tried the Kage lineup, this power jerkbait rod is a power jerkbait rod. This is not for your little Vision 110s. This is not for just like finesse jerkbaiting. This is a very powerful rod. Now it says it's a 6'10" medium, and it is not medium. It is like a medium heavy. I can flip with this rod. This is a true just like extra fast medium heavy blank. I wish they went down like a full power on this rod to call it a powered jerkbait rod. Now it does have a little shorter handle, which is nice, and you can hit your jerkbait at far distances, but I think whoever designed this kind of went a little heavy on the blank for most people, right? Possibly this could have been a power jerkbait as in like soft fluke, but you know, they could have called it like soft jerkbait rod instead of power jerkbait rod. Now, I've already tried throwing jerkbaits on this. I've tried cranking with it. Crankbait's not bad, you know, with the super extra fast tip like it is. My hookup ratio is fine. My land ratio is not. I have jumped off a couple fish, even with my EWG hooks, which is very surprising, just because of how fast this rod is. So if you want a rod to throw your fluke style baits, your Sakamata shads, something like that, this is going to be a great rod for you. You know, coming in at 6'10", it's short enough to where you can get some nice cast out there. You're not going to be bombing it. This rod doesn't load extremely well, and that's one complaint I guess I have about this rod. One other really good technique I can do with this rod is something like a buzzbait. If you want to get a buzzbait in some very tight places, or a lighter chatterbait or spinnerbait, this is going to be a great rod for that. As long as you're kind of near that 3/8 ounce range, this rod will load for you. If you're throwing just a real lighter crankbait and you want to get those real finessey hits, you're not working it extremely fast, this rod's not going to be able to do that. So for your heavier, faster style jerkbaits like your re-ranges or like your Rarudas or something like a 110 max LBO, or Shiner even, that this is going to be kind of more the strengths of that rod. So I hope you've learned something from this video here. I just want to put like a little PSA out on this power jerkbait rod because, you know, the Kages, they've done a wonderful job with the new Kage lineup. Not that there was anything wrong with the last models. They are extremely similar. This one is a hair lighter, I will say that, in most of the models. And they did get rid of one of our favorite models of the previous Kage lineup, which was the light Texan jig rod. I don't know why they got rid of it. That was such a good rod. It was a very fast, fast tip, moderate, medium heavy power in action. It was like the perfect do-it-all rod. You could crank on it, you could chatterbait, you spinnerbait, throw a jig, throw a free rig.
You want to be Mr. like a bait caster for a shaky head or a light jig. It's perfect.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. Like they should have called the light Texas jig rod the all-around rod, in my opinion.
Yeah. Call it light all around.
Light all around. Lighter, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I think you'd still throw up to like 3/4 on that rod.
Yeah, I don't know how many I sold with that rod.
Yeah, and the rating on this rod is 3/4 for a power jerkbait. I mean, you throw a Kanata on this. Actually, this might be a Kanata rod. I might try that.
Big
big jerkbait. Yeah, I might try a Kanata.
Or what's the one, the bigger,
The Shiner.
the Edo Shiner.
Yeah, the Edo Shiner.
Max
Yeah.
Levio would work on that too.
I've thrown
A
the
120, like a big Ruda or.
yeah Aruda. Yep, I've tried throwing the Strike King 200 deep diver one. It was all right. It still felt. I mean, this rod is so extremely fast that I'd hit it and it just moves like whoop, like it pulls it really really fast. So I know one of our good customers came in looking at this rod. I almost had him sold on it, but he decided to go with the Deimos because he likes the higher end stuff, I guess. You know who you are. But power jerkbait rod, I still absolutely love it for some of those more specific techniques. But do not get confused. This is not your traditional jerkbait rod.
It's not glass at all.
No. I don't think they even have a glass model in the Kage lineup. So, hope this video helped you. If it did, and you are interested in some Kage rods, please give us a call, ask for Sam or Tim, and we will kind of walk you through the whole lineup. We've tried most of them actually, so please give us a holler if you're interested in these Kage rods, and especially power jerkbait, because it is such a great rod. And I guess we can't technically put this one on the website. I was going to say, this is technically a demo rod. It was in my boat for about 3 weeks. Nothing wrong with it. Still has the covering on the cork, everything like that. So nothing wrong with it. So if you want a demo Kage, give me a holler. We'll make a deal on it and ship it out to you free charge. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.